choice than the Skittles is.
Excellent, excellent. KT, a lot of people, we live in a world where a lot of people is leaving milk alone. And when you go to the supermarket, most of the time, one of the first things you see, even in the juice bars have the silk almond milk or
Mm,
that they make the smoothies with. So let's take
right.
a look at the almond milk that's on the market. Since we're a lot of us are leaving milk alone, let's see what we're going
They
to.
should replace. They should switch the L and the I.
Oh, slick. Oh man. KT, you funny with this one.
Come
Let's
on, come on. Let's hear what
all right,
we got.
let's see what we got here, family. Let me put my flashlight on here. All right. We got filtered water, almonds, contains 2% or less of vitamins and mineral blend, calcium carbonate, vitamin E acetate, vitamin A palmitate, vitamin D2, sunflower and or almond and or canola oil, sea salt, gellan gum, absorbic acid, vitamin C to protect freshness and natural flavor. That natural flavor again.
Yeah, so
So
we
that's
got the natural flavor thing, right? So we got that. And the almond milk industry actually didn't come about saving cows or veganism or nothing. It came about because the almond industry, after processing all them almonds, they were left with all of these pieces. And it
mm,
was like, we can't just sell all of these pieces. So they decided to blend the pieces up, add water, and then add some type of gelling agent to give it more of that kind of milky viscosity to it. And that's where the almond industry came out of. So a lot of these almond milks are really just leftover pieces of almonds mixed with water and some type of gel agent, which gel and gum, that's what you just read. But then you do have some companies that are using whole almond. You could taste the difference. You can make your own almond milk at home, you know what I'm saying? Or you can get one. I can't never remember the brand that I use, but they only use three ingredients. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like salt, water, and almonds. That's all it is. Um, and you see with that one, they fortified it with stuff. We don't know the sources of those vitamins that they putting up in there. They got the gel agents, they got the natural flavors, and we don't know, are you using whole almonds? Or you just using leftover pieces that been sitting there for the past 2-3 years? After you put natural flavors, which, I know we're going to be getting into MSG shortly. It's really it's just a hidden poison. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of cases, because it wouldn't normally have that flavor if it wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? You would probably taste the fact that it was very watery, or just not up to par like it's supposed to be. So I would say that best type of almond milk you could do is obviously the almond milk you make at home. Buy some cheesecloth, go to the store, get cheesecloth, blend your almond milks up with water, soak them overnight, take the skin off and everything like that, blend them down, and then strain with the cheesecloth, squeeze the cheesecloth real good, add a little vanilla extract. You can add some of my Nestle nectar to it, or a little maple syrup, or some coconut crystals. And you got a great almond milk right there. Otherwise, if you're gonna purchase one, then you want to find one that has the least amount of ingredients in it, which it should only be about three. When you get into the paragraphs, then you getting into something else.
so I remember years ago I had to go downstairs and get this one here, family. It says milk.
That's it.
Yeah,
Elmhurst. I was trying to remember the name. That's
yeah.
the company. Yeah, yeah.
Only two ingredients. So we got milk walnuts, and if y'all look at the ingredients, family,
Look at
filtered
that.
water and
Filtered
walnuts.
water, walnut. That's it, baby.
That's
That's it.
it. So, family, if you try to stay away from these and
Stay away
you can
from the slick.
the slick, and it will only two ingredients. So,
Yeah,
uh,
Elmhurst is popping. They got real good milks. I deal with them.
oh yeah.
hmm
So
And you know it too, because if you let the container sit, Like you got
Mm-hmm.
to shake it because it'll separate, and a lot of that it'll settle to the bottom, and you'll have like a thick paste. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know all that stuff ain't in there.
Mm-hmm.
Separation is key.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody said, "Will you get that from Whole
I get it
Foods
from
or in
Sprouts has
Sprouts?"
it, Whole Foods has it, sometimes Publix has it, and then we dealing with people all over the country. Everybody got different supermarkets, so you just need to just ask your supermarket. They know what they got.
Indeed, indeed. So yeah,
You can
definitely.
order it online too. Everything's online.
Yeah, a
So
lot of this stuff that we show, depending on, you could order it online if you don't see it in your
mm,
local supermarket. You just got to pay for shipping. So that's the only
yeah,
thing. Yeah, I definitely. A lot of people. I stepped off, but I see a lot of people mentioning Khalifa. What do you think about Khalifa? I don't know if you mentioned that.
yeah, they
Well,
got the gum in there. They got the gum in there too. They
what's
got a
gum?
couple other ingredients.
What's the gum? What's the gum? Because this says no.
Gelin gum, not that one. No, no,
No, it
no, no,
says no
no.
added gums or emulsifiers. This
Yeah,
one here.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
emulsifier, this is what your where's my gallbladder? Give me 1 second. Let me grab my liver.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah, it
grab
does
my
cost
liver.
more. If you ordered online, it does cost more. Yeah,
All
so
right,
yeah.
so this is the liver, okay? And behind the liver you have the gallbladder. That's what this green little sac is. And the gallbladder concentrates bile, and bile is an emulsifier. When you eat fats, you're an aqueous organism, meaning that you're like 80 to 90% water, right? So you get fat in your body. You see what happens when you put oil in a bunch of water, they separate. So how do you process oil in a body that's mainly water? Well, you have bile that produce bile salts, and the bile salts are emulsifiers, and emulsifiers are chemicals that has the ability to be able to break down fats. So you use emulsifiers every day for those of you that actually wash your dishes and clean your kitchen. You know what I mean? If you
Mm,
go in the kitchen, you got dirty dishes, then more than likely you got dish detergent. And what the
mm,
dish detergent is going to do is it's like a person that plays a mediator between two people that
mm.
can't stand each other. They argue all the time. They always fighting. You got oil
Wow.
over here, you got water over here. They cursing each other out all the time. And you got a mediator in between that loves them both, and they hold each one of their hands and say, "All right, I'm gonna hear what you gotta say. I'm gonna hear what you gotta say, and I'm gonna translate. I'm gonna communicate so that both of y'all can get along." And that's what
Mm,
emulsifiers do. This is why you're able
interesting.
to rinse the grease out of the pan, because the soap plays the part in being able to hold both their hands so that the water can do what water does. All right. So these chemicals that they add in there is to emulsify. Why? Because they're adding water to nuts,
Right,
and
right.
nuts are fats, right? So they need the water and the nuts to stay together as one thing and not separate. So that's what the emulsifiers and the gums are for. Where you're dealing with xanthan gum and a lot of the powdery products, that's so when
Mhm,
you pour the powder out of the container, it flows out and it doesn't cake up. That's
mhm,
what they're using those things for. But what is it going to do when it gets in your system? Is great for the convenience of the product, but how is it for the body?
mhm.
Yeah.
Definitely. This was a request. I made an announcement that I was doing this show. My brother emailed me, and he works out a lot. He's trying to stay away from pork and beef, and he's trying to like just stick to turkey, chicken, and fish. So you wanted to ask about turkey bacon. So I got some turkey bacon, Oscar Mayer. Let's see.
Turkeys are vultures.
Let's see. Where I put my phone at, yo? I need my flashlight.
Turkeys is
Shout out
vultures,
to the
bro.
brother. A lot of brothers that work out, they feel as though they need that. Yeah, man, I
They
can't
need that
find.
meat. They
Yeah, they
need
feel
some
like
meat.
yeah, they feel like they need that. Let me see if I could. Uh, damn. Hold up, yo. Give me a second. KT, talk to the people real quick
Talk
while
to
I.
the people. Yeah. So, real quick, I want to give a big shout out to Dr. Holistic Bobby Price. He got a podcast series he started about a month ago, and my show actually debuted today. My interview debuted today. So if y'all want to check out that conversation, we're over there. I'm over there, um, dropping some science as usual. It was good. It was a good conversation. We had a good time over there. Um, if you're trying to cleanse out all of this stuff, you know what I mean. Like I said, a good replacement for that Red Bull and all of that's going to be the Geefy tea, the Fido. Um, Honey is always available for the people, of course. And what else do we have? And like Rich mentioned earlier, we got he has the album release coming up this upcoming weekend, and I'm definitely gonna come through and have some products there. So if you're in the Atlanta area in Georgia, trying to come through and support, I'll definitely be in the building. You know.
Oh yeah. So I can't find my light right now, but we gonna make it happen. Let me just put it up in the light.